Excuse me, miss.
Oh, doctor, how's Jimmy?
I'm afraid that the prognosis is not good.
But what do you mean? He was just fine yesterday.
I'm afraid that he's contracted.
You don't mean...
Yes, I'm afraid it's so. Jimmy has Generalis Educationitis.
Oh, no.
And we've been checking our records, and this appears to have started back in his freshman year. He is missing both a math requirement and a human well-being course. And I fear that further testing may reveal that this has spread to other critical areas of his general education.
This can't be true. He's always been so careful. How could this be possible?
Well, if Jimmy had scheduled regular visits with his academic advisor, we could have diagnosed this problem sooner. And Jimmy may have avoided the treatment which he now needs.
But he's a pottery major. What does it matter that he has a math or an exercise course?
A general education curriculum is an important part of a well-balanced education. And if you follow prescribed course listings and instructions in your university catalog, along with a regular visit to your academic advisor, Generalis Educationitis is easily avoided. I fear Jimmy wasn't as careful as we imagined.
Is it terminal? You can do something, can't you? He's supposed to graduate next semester.
I'm afraid that graduation is not possible at this juncture. The only solution is another semester to finish his course requirements.
How will Jimmy ever recover? Is Generalis Educationitis contagious?
It can be. Where are you going?
Off to my academic advisor right away.
And what about Jimmy?
Well, I can't be with someone who has Generalis Educationitis. You'll say goodbye to him for me, won't you, doctor?
It'll break his heart.
I know, but I think it's what's best for him.
But you can't go.
Why?
Because I love you.
But doctor...
Shh. I fulfilled my gen ed requirements and then some. We must be together.
Yes, but I have to set things right with my academic advisor first.
Of course. I'll wait for you. Forever.
Thank you, doctor. I'm so glad I met you. Now I can graduate on time and I won't contract Generalis Educationitis.
Although it may not be quite as serious as a contagious disease, the general education is a vital and important part of your academic career at Western Illinois University. Whether you know exactly what major you want to pursue or you're still deciding, the general education requirements will equip you with the skills you need to succeed in a diverse and changing world.
African American studies and psychology and sociology, the study of people for my major was social work, brought a lot into my major. Taking general courses like that, it gets you ready for the majors that you're going to take in the future. Once you get deep into the major, it incorporates all the stuff that you learned from the general courses and it brings into your major, like mine, social work, and it helped me focus a lot on what I was learning for social work. It's a great opportunity. It may not seem like it now, but as soon as you get deep into it, it helps you out a lot.
I think many incoming freshmen think that gen ed courses are kind of like blow-off courses or an easy A, but I definitely, I didn't have a major coming into college, and I think that the gen ed courses I did take introduced me to my major and my minor, and that helped out a lot in deciding what I wanted to do in school.
The transferable skills learned in your general education classes lay the foundation for coursework in your major and prepare you to be a lifelong learner.
Well, a lot of times I think that you go to college just to learn how to learn. So when you're real young and you're real fresh, it's kind of a good idea to really dive into those classes so you can really understand how to learn and apply what you're learning to taking tests, because it's not always easy for people. So certainly I learned at the very beginning a lot of solid study skills and a lot of other things that helped me succeed through the rest of my 4 years.
I have a job with the United States Army Corps of Engineers in Missouri, and one of the things we need to do is communicate really well with written language and then of course verbal language. So, I mean, there's several English classes you have to have, speech, and of course math with budgets and all that stuff, administration. So, I mean, every day you have to use everything from sociology, psychology, to ecology, dendrology. All the classes I've had, there's always a use for everything.
Western Illinois University's general education is divided into 6 categories. Communication skills, natural sciences and mathematics, social sciences, humanities and fine arts, multicultural studies, and human well-being. Each category has specific requirements that can be different for different majors, so meeting with your advisor on a regular basis is important to ensure the quickest path to your degree. Although you may not find yourself in the hospital because you're missing a human well-being course, failing to fulfill your general education requirements can lead to summer school, when you might be pursuing an internship or even costly additional semesters. Staying in contact with your advisor through email and regular face-to-face appointments will make your time here at Western productive and as trouble-free as possible.
I think my Gen Ed course, World Religions 201, really helped me overall, both in my major and just in life in general, because he really stressed being open-minded and listening to what everyone had to say, getting all the facts before you started to make judgments. And I just think that that's a very important thing to focus on nowadays.
I actually had a film class. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and actually was kind of afraid to take it. Nothing I knew anything about. Actually loved the class, had a really good experience. Now when I watch movies sometimes, I notice the littlest thing that I never would have noticed before because of this class, and I never thought I would actually gain something from the class because I'm a dietetics major, but I actually did, and it's something that I use a lot when I'm watching anything on TV. So I thought that was a really great and pleasant experience in a Gen Ed.
So, whether you're searching for a major, confident of the direction you're going, or simply honing real-world skills, the general education curriculum at Western Illinois University is a vital part of your degree. Choose courses that will challenge you to think differently and that will expose you to concepts that may be unfamiliar to you. This is your opportunity to explore new ideas and to grow as an individual. Make the most of it.